Today's video is a makeup collaboration for the new Charlie's Angels movie. I've teamed up with my two favorite angels, Jessica and Siobhan. They have been my girls since day one on YouTube, and I'm so excited to team up and bring you this tutorial today. Don't forget to check out the girls' videos, and I really hope you enjoy. The eyes are going to be really simple. Lana Del Rey has really a thick winged liner and it's absolutely beautiful. But I'm just going to create a little bit of a contour across the crease of the eye. So I'm going to be using this shade right here. Just a really nice base and just a nice fluffy blending brush. And I already have my eyes prepped and primed, and literally keeping the eyes open, I'm just going to push this back and forth across the crease of the eye and then dust any excess just up a little bit. So this is a really good tip. You've probably seen me do this in a lot of different videos. You can see it just pushes back the skin you know, above your eyeball and really defines and contours the lid. Now for the fun bit, we are going to be applying our thick winged liner. I am using this one from Benefit Cosmetics. I really wanted to use a drugstore one, but all of mine have dried out. This has been my go-to liner for a while now. It hasn't dried out or anything, and it doesn't really crumble. So I really like it, and it's really easy to use as well. So I'm just going to line this up against my bottom lash line and literally pull it down like so. Once you have the wing in place, I'm just going to drag it across to the center of the eye. I'm just going to fix the wing here a little bit because it's a little bit too high. So I'm just going to bring it right down . Once I'm happy with the wing, I'm going to go from the center right into the inner corner, and then I just like to flick my hand around and pull the liner from the inner corner right back to the middle. So, and you can see that the middle part is still a little bit thinner, so I just want to touch that up a small bit. You can even close your eyes to do this if it's more comfortable. Her lashes to me look quite natural, so I'm not going to go over the top. I'm just going to use these ones right here. I got them from Boohoo, funnily enough, but they're actually really beautiful natural lashes. So I'm going to be wearing them for this look. Now I could totally be wrong here because the video is really dark, it's hard to tell, but to me it looks like her skin is quite matte. Plus I wanted an excuse to use the CC cream as well, so I'm going to be using this one from IT Cosmetics. It's an oil-free matte CC cream. It's a pore minimizing full coverage cream, and it's got an anti-aging serum in it as well. And because I'm quite dry, I am going to use the Flomar Radiance Primer with it, so hopefully it won't be too heavy and dry on my skin, but I've heard great things about this. Moment of truth. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Ooh, quite thick. Always better to stipple on your foundation from your hand, because if you put it into the brush you're actually damaging the bristles in the brush, plus you can't clean it properly. All the foundation gets stuck deep down into the bristles and you just completely ruin your brushes. So much better to do it this way, even though I know it's a nuisance when you want to keep your hands clean, but yeah, we'll save you money on brushes. I learned the hard way. Concealer, I'm just going to use the Makeup Revolution. I'm trying my hardest to use brands that everyone can get their hands on. So this is in shade C2, and I'm like halfway through the bottle. I actually really like this. At first I thought it was quite drying. It is a little bit drier compared to some concealers I've used in the past. However, I still like it. I love the coverage of it. And if you ever find your concealer is too dry, just mix a little bit of eye cream in with it, just a tiny amount, and it will just like mix in with the formula, and it will just lighten it a small bit and make it a little bit more dewy. I'm just going to set the concealer under my eyes just a tiny bit. I'm going to be using the RCMA powder. It's a no colour powder. I just tap a little bit into the top. Literally with this brush from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, it's the F41. I'm just going to draw this palette under the eyes, just a teeny tiny amount. And this powder is amazing. I've been using it for over a year now. I think, yeah, over a year now. I got it on Beauty Bay. I think it was like €15, and honestly it's the best powder I've ever used because it's no colour as well. It will suit all different skin tones. It's literally translucent. It doesn't change your makeup underneath. You know, some powders can like lighten your foundation a small bit, but it doesn't change your makeup at all. I am using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit literally because I'm lacking on powders, to be fair. Like, I don't really have many bronzers, so this is just the nearest one I had. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Rach Loves from the Pixie collection. You can see you've got some gorgeous highlighters here. I'm going to be using this one right here. And I am just going to pop this right on the cheekbones. Oh wow, this is my first time using this palette. Oh my lord. That is a beautiful highlight. Yes, honey. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Christmas looks, and I'm going to be, oh yes, using, sorry, I love highlighter. I'm going to be using the Pixie collection a lot. There is some beautiful like glitter liners and cream and liquid eyeshadows, so I really want to use as many as I can over the festive season. As you can see, my brows have come on amazingly. I got them waxed and tinted in work last week, and my brows like literally doubled in size. They have grown back just phenomenally. So I've gone darker with my hair. As you can see, it's quite a dark brown. So it's going to be a challenge for me now to fill them in. I want to keep them as natural as possible. So I'm literally using this pencil from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to literally just carve out underneath the brow first. Just underneath and here on top, in the arch, because it's quite sparse. And then literally just flick down and flick upwards, creating hair-like strokes, literally just to fill out the gaps. I want to keep my brows really soft and fluffy. And to finish off the look, I'm going to be using this nighttime lip kit from Mariam, and inside she has like a liquid eyeshadow and then this nude lipstick, and I just thought it would be perfect for the look because she is wearing a nude lipstick. I love the Pixie matte lipsticks. I think they're so lightweight and you barely feel them on the lips. They're not as drying as a lot of matte liquid lipsticks, so they have become my new fave. And they smell delicious as well.
And that is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it wasn't too long for you. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Love you lots!